never really figured there was so much of a need for presidential leadership until now. And there is a leadership. There's just an executive order that infringes upon the humans that the current president wants to embark against. Now, what I impose against that is the fact that all things are illegal at this point, periodically. Why? Because if you have changed all the amendments in the Declaration of Independence and the congressional bills from the past, you can go on forever. And I like to think those, they didn't necessarily vote upon it, but didn't stop it either. Why? Because somebody was aiming for something unbreakable in a way, unless you so-called break what they claim to be. Because at this point, everything is a claim to be. In the studies that I've obtained from this executive orders, because executive orders just don't mean one order. It could be millions and millions of orders, or how many ever you decide as El Presidential. So basically, it's a war between human injustice or presidential justice. And like I said, the president himself get to choose what justice you deserve. And the politicians know this shit. Then they said, "Yo, man, this is great for us. This the like I said, you can mail in something, but it wouldn't matter your vote. None of that. You've been played in the highest, utmost America, and it, like I said, executive order did you win." And pretty much the world at this point. Because it doesn't just apply to one thing, it apply to all things. So I get it. Black lives matter, white lives matter, Asian lives matter. All lives matter. But it doesn't. None of it does. Executive order, only thing that matters. And you place that in the capability of law. So that means law doesn't exist. The only law that exists is the president's law and what the president says, aka. But you know that's a means for what? An injustice. Because everyone doesn't agree with the president. Some people voted Democrat. But that wouldn't matter. Nothing matters. That's why you're able to shut things down, and you got protesters every day. And oh man, it's just a matter of time. And people don't understand it, but if that's the case, then the humans have no jurisdiction within your jurisdiction. Because you don't, your previous jurisdictions don't apply. Because now you have the freedom of speech. Now you have executive orders. Now you have to wear masks if you want to go into executive orders places that they own. and you must apply by the executive orders. Or else. But that doesn't matter in the long run because this is all structured in a way that, like I said, you're suffering. Your economy is suffering. Whatever you decide to do with it. Your stimulus is too late, pretty much. Because some people still haven't gotten them. You're still trying to get out the second one. And then unemployment is just... but who... It doesn't matter. Because then that order will trickle over into what's next, which is you be next. The middle class. And then it go even further. Because whoever you put in next will have executive orders from the previous orders, if they decide to change it or not. But like I said, it leaves the humans in a bit of a limbo forever. Coronavirus technicians help in Peru over false 5G COVID links. Like I said, you got the freedom of speech. Who's to say if COVID is even what you say it is? It could be something else. Who knows? You made the name up. Executive orders. I'm actually hold up, let me see something. I hope I ain't got a copyright on that one. I just hope not. I was supposed to keep it all instrumental beats for the heat, but like I said, you foiled yourself into a limbo also, which is you got to keep applying pressure with your knee on the neck of those individuals that keep seeming to bypass those executive orders. And like I said before, you don't want to give me a pure civil war. You use your executive powers to exclude the normalities of a civil war and taking advantage of your executive orders. Listen, those your orders. I'm not executive, so I don't supposed to apply to none of that. But I appreciate the effort. Oh man. Soft open for census door knocking to begin next month. Listen, man, you want to harass every and any citizen there is. Every and any citizen. But majority you have on a detailed, programmed, filed status and all of this extra stuff. I mean, you put so much effort into this that it's ridiculous for you to try to stop. It's ridiculous. I mean, you just said your schools done shut down. And you just keep trying. Oh man, bro. You gotta hang it up, man. Like I said, I don't know if I ain't gonna say we. But me personally have figured you out, man. Figured you completely out, man. And then I say, wow, this is interesting. Because you can't, you can't do it yourself. So you place executive orders and it has to trickle down. Because when you make others suffer, they tend to want to make others suffer. So congratulations, America. This is the greatest place on the planet right now. Visitors Center to open Monday. Local news 8. Tucker Carlson ad boycott cause headaches for Fox News. Listen, everybody having a headache because they don't know what the future holds, and the stock is gone. It's just gone. The stimulus check money that he was supposed to get, he put it in the stock. It's gone. He got to work that up again. So we're gonna have to buy some more time. We just keep buying time for more tragedies to take place. So continue with the tragedies. Continue with the march. Continue with the protests. Black Lives Matter. All skin colors matter at this point. Even the dogs' lives matter. I'm gonna give me a t-shirt. Dogs' lives matter. That's it. Dogs like roof, roof, roof. And another thing, you can take the dog out the fight, but you can't take the fight out the dog. Yeah, baby. So continue with your executive orders, and I got my own executive orders. Seeing as though things aren't completely opening the way they should be, you may not want to spend until you find out whether the schools are going to open up this year. Because if they're going to stay home for a year, executive order may send them home for a whole year, man. That got you bundling up tough right there, boy. Ooh, tough, bundling up. And I got a feeling that's going to be the exclusives. Because the way this thing is headed, you need somebody to flip off. I mean, completely off the rail. Why? Because the leader-in-chief may have flipped off the rail, man. Shout out to my sponsor, St. Jude, man. Shout out to him, man. Saving one person every time, man. It's beautiful. But you gotta ask yourself, all that's been taking place, do you feel saved? Do you feel secure with the current president? Or do you need someone to make you feel secure? Do you feel safe? You know, going to gatherings. After I seen a couple people get rammed and almost ran over, and a couple of injuries due to rubber bullets, which I kind of in my head understood why it was taking place. Because people are fed up. The leaders are fed up. The world is fed up. And no one seems to want to take my plan and emphasize it. Oregon stops COVID reopening. Rules remain at Namath County. Listen, seeing as though you allowed, all them other people to get together, running all on the beach, planning in it, and going to the amusement parks and things, and kissing in public. Everyone should be able to. You open up your tanning salons first. That was another spread of that COVID, man. Tanning salons, man. Every week I see Orange Slice getting his tan on. And like I said, man, is that fair? Haircuts. Who opened up first? See? And then I said, 24 hours, Dunkin' Donuts stay open. I mean, you gotta practice social distancing now, but it's still 24 hours. So, is the guideline social distancing a mask? And can everything open up to normal hours again? Or is there a sacrificial lamb being displayed, which is executive order? Protests from encampment on Ben Franklin's Parkway. Listen, that's another thing too. Snatching up history and monuments and statues ain't gonna change the fact of what happened. So it's like crying over spilled milk. You know, you're gonna get it up, or you know what I mean, you're gonna let it dry up. Either or, it's still spilled milk. And you don't wanna use it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you have a destructive behavior in times of a war that you didn't cause upon yourself. Executive order caused this war upon you. To think that you would put your life in one man's hands. Executive order. The scary alternative reality playing on Fox News, man. It's not a scary reality. It is the reality. If you look deeper into executive orders and the capability of it, especially in times of a pandemic, which me internally think it was an executive order. As the Dow plunges nearly 7 points, well, it will recover in a few days, but that's only to show good face. That rhyme, by the way, too. And then it'll be back down again because it's not going to where it's supposed to go. It's going into executive orders pocket. You've been schemed all around America, and you gotta accept yourself for your own scheming. That's why I have given myself to the Lord. Oh man. As Operation Warp Speed narrows vaccine fields, shots. They even question the fact, is the vaccine working? And is it curable? Because A1 systematic patients have been coming back with more symptoms. Recap of New Mexico COVID-19 news. It looked like it's spreading. A probiotic for Cairo's news, sports, and jobs, says Mayu News. Man. Executive order can make life easier for a pandemic, but executive order has increased your pandemic by taking your lives in executive order hands. So, salute Congress, salute the national government, salute everything that people apply to in their votes. Because now your votes is in executive order's hands. Everything in little hands. That being said, peace.